here in my many years of iRacing, I actually have never ran the B-Class car at Homestead. So today we are in for something wild. From what I have noticed, these cars are very loose, very snappy, very out of control. We have a 25 car field here today. So expect the worst and hope for the best. Subscribe if you're new and let's jump into the content. How about that one, boys? Rolling off the grid in position number 6. Let's hope we can keep the tires on it, keep the grip on the car, and keep it in control. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest task here today. We're racing the track, not really anyone around us, only the track and only the tires. Now this is quite the multi-groove track, top or bottom. You can go wherever you like. Personally, I really love the bottom groove. That's where I feel the fastest, that's where I feel the best stop. A pace car is in, and that 22 is gonna go, man. Can we put it up inside the top 5? Oh my goodness, I think we might clear the number 22, as we were 3 wide there for a moment. Can we get all the way down to the bottom? I don't know if we're gonna be able to, man. We are. Put it up to position number 5. Let's hope this thing will hold up here, man. Car in front of me popped it sideways just a little bit right there, but we are going to stay in the throttle, and we're going to continue. Watching the guys behind me, will they complete lap number 1? With how wild this track is, man, I have no idea. I would expect a very early yellow flag, as the 22 is trying to take me on the outside. He's not going to get it done, so we're going to come up and clear him coming off turn number 4. We're going to indeed complete lap number 1. This guy behind me is looking wild, man. I'm going to give him the outside. No point in fighting it. Can I get underneath the ream machine? Trying to sneak underneath that number 9 car. We got our bumper in, boys. Can we put it up to position number 4? The 8 car got a little bit sideways right there. Great drive off, great run off. I think we're going to take position number 4 going in to turn number 3 and 4. We're going to have to send it in pretty deep, and it's going to be a little bit dangerous here. We're going to get it done nearly 3 wide. Can we work over the 3rd position? I feel like we're setting a very good pace right now. I don't know what we're going to have in the long run, but I'm feeling comfortable, man. I'm feeling great. And I'm noticing the 22 car behind me is looking very smooth as well, as he's also driving his way up to the front. Here we go, going for the 3rd position on the bottom groove. A little bit sideways right there, but we're going to stay in the throttle. We're going to drive out of it. Didn't do anything major, and we're going to hang on to the door of that number 8 car. He's going to clear me once again, but this is an opportunity to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Deep send right here on the bottom groove. Potentially going to get it done, and the race is about to be on for the 2nd position. On the throttle, man, he has the preferred groove up there, and I just can't get it done. He's going to hang on to my door once again, man. Such a long way to go. Patience is definitely going to be a huge factor, man. I don't want to get too impatient. Like what I said, I want to race the track, not really race these cars around me. We're going to clear the outside after getting a little bit loose right there. We're going to slam the door on him just barely, man. These cars are so low on grip. I should have cut him more of a break there. That was completely on me, but we're so lucky. We're going to stay in it and continue. Now, the race in front of me is beginning to heat up with that number 11 and the number 12 running in 1-2. Seems like the outside is really coming in for a few guys around here. I'm going to continue on the bottom, man. That's where I feel the best at. I think I'm going to stay down on the bottom and just keep this thing moving. Here we go, side by side for the lead ahead. Who's going to take it? The 12 sent it in very deep with a slide job. He's going to take the lead. The 11's going to try to cross him over. We're going for the 2nd position, boys. Try to sneak up there into the picture at Homestead. They're side by side behind me as well. I'm keeping an eye on that. That 22 car is looking like the class of the field behind me, man. I think he's going to be up here racing for the lead before you know it. I'm still running this bottom groove, man. I don't know how it's going to do my tires come the end, but I'm loving it so far. Side by side for 2nd. The 11's going to hang on to it. This 11 car started on the pole. He's beginning to fade a little bit. I think we're going to put it up to the 2nd position as long as we can clear him right here on the throttle. Can't get it done. Couldn't stay in the throttle. We might lose a position to these guys behind me trying to run side by side here. Got to be smart, man. That 11's really moving up the racetrack. I'm still trying to hog up this bottom groove right next to that white line, which is really hurting my drive off. Leader just hit the wall. The 12 put it into the wall. Here we go, boys. The 11 is going back to the point. We're going to follow him to put it up to position number 2. With a deep send here on this bottom groove, man. On the apron slightly. Didn't get the best arc there. And I'm sideways, boys. Got very loose down there on the bottom. That's going to lose me a couple positions. We're going to fall back to about 5th or 6th here. I might want to consider moving up, man. I really might. I might want to consider moving up. I mean, there's a reason a lot of these fast guys are up there right now. There's definitely some speed up there. You're probably saving your tires a little bit smarter. But I just love the bottom, man. I feel like that's where the speed is. Dead sideways for the 2nd position. That's the number 12 car. It's going to be 35 to go up the line. The 9 car is hunting me down behind me. It looks like he is moving down to the bottom groove as well with a deep sim, man. That guy has some speed in that car because he's going to try to take me on the inside. They're side by side up there for the 4th position. Let's see how that's going to work out. Put me down to position number 6. Oh boy, he might be going around. What a save. The fact we are keeping this race green right now is absolutely unbelievable. Now that 13 might clear me right here. He's going to try to throw it in, go for a slider. He's going to make it stick. I'm going to give him that position, put us down to P7. And looking ahead, man, nearly everyone is riding the rim. You see a couple guys experimenting with the bottom. I don't know, man. I would love to be running the bottom right now. I feel like that's where the speed is, but you see it there in front of me. It's just so loose down there. Like, you'll bobble it about once every 3 or 4 laps. It's very loose down there to keep your momentum carried. Almost contact up there. Look out! There's smoke going into turn number 1 and 2. Sideways, man. He's going to go around. Will he save it? He did save it. This is going to kill all his momentum down the back straightaway. Just watch out. He's trying to gather it back up, man. Did a nice little drip there by that number 22 car. So fortunate he saved that, man, without losing that many positions. Sideways again. Oh, I don't know if he's going to save this one on the apron. Now, can we do anything with that number 22 that we are catching him? Will he put it into the wall? He is just stepping over the limit every single turn right now. And he is going around. Sideways again. Hands are full. I feel like we got to get around this 22 and set sail, man. He's too big of a danger to have right here in front of me. And he has got the wall right there. All right, we're going to have to take him on the bottom groove going into turn number 1 and 2. I have not ran the bottom in quite some time, so it might be a little bit risky down here. See if we can get that pass done. Running the bottom. I need to be smart, not throttle up too quick, and he's going to give me that position. So we're going to clear him off turn number 2. But he's not going down, man. He sent it in deep. He wants these positions back. He's going to get to my inside. I have to throttle up deep right here to keep him from getting that position, and we're going to hang on to it. Into the wall, and the yellow flag is out. We had a spinner on this racetrack. Now it's time I come in and take 4 new tires, baby. We're running in P6. Let's keep this momentum going. "22 laps remaining. Unfortunately, we lost 1 position on pit road. Now running in position number 7. But I feel like we got very good short run speed. We kind of broke even on the long run. I feel like I got to move up to the top a little bit earlier on this run. But I'm going to take advantage of the bottom while I can. Let's see if we can stack a couple positions, potentially put it up there inside the top 3 once again. Pace car is headed up pit road. Here we go, boys. When will the leader fire off here? We are green. A little bit of wheel spin there by me and a couple others. We're going to lose a position, put it down in position number 8. But we are going to clear the outside. Let's see what we got going in to turn number 1 and 2. 22 is going to send it in very deep right there. We're gaining a little bit here in turn number 1 and 2. Got to be careful we don't snag the throttle too hard here. We are all on cold tires, so it's going to be very loose, man. They're right on the outside there in front of me. Oh, yellow flag is out. They're crashing again behind us. Put it out. Only 17 laps remaining. I feel like we got to be more aggressive on this restart, man. Last time I spun my tires. I got to be a little bit smarter this time around. Pace car is about to be in. I think the intensity is only going to heat up. We got to be aggressive here. We really do. We got to be aggressive. I think there's going to be a lot of crashes from here on out. Pace car is on a pit road. Here we go, boys. Drop the TV down. It's almost go time. The leader is off. Much smoother restart that time round. Let's see if we can clear the bottom side by side with the number 16 as we're about to fire it off into turn number 1 and 2. Gonna send it in pretty deep, even with cold tires still on this vehicle. They all dove it in pretty deep. I think we're gonna have to move down to the bottom and try to get around that number 22. We are gonna clear the bottom, but man, the 16 broke sideways, so I'm gonna stay high here for a moment. I want to get down to the bottom whenever I can. I know that 22 has some speed in it on the short run, so I'm going to try to follow him up to the front, but he's pushing up the racetrack right now, man. Everyone is pack racing. The 6 car behind me is going to slide up and tuck in behind me. Can we do anything with the 16? Does he want the top or the bottom? He's staying low here, so we're going to have to force this thing up top as we're going for position number 7 once again. All running the outside. This is going to be good for the tires. Just trying to get back to the throttle without kicking out the back end of the car. 16 tried to clear me, didn't do it. Put us up to position number 7. Now we can move down to the bottom where I want to be at. We just can't use up the tires right now. Side by side with the 22. Trying to snag that position. I know that's going to be a hard one to get. He's not going to go down easy. He has some big momentum on that number 13. He's going to try to take him on the outside right here, man. A little bit of check up there in front of me as everyone's fighting for that outside group. Second place is up the hill. If you want to go to the front, I think you got to go to the bottom right now, man. You risked a lot of positions, but that's just where you got to go, man. You got to go to the bottom. You're not going to make these passes up top when everyone is up there. You're seeing it now. A lot of guys are beginning to move down to the bottom. They know you have to be there. They're just going to keep checking each other up, but unfortunately, man, it's harder to get back to the throttle in the bottom group. Fighting for a top 5 position. Are we 3 wide? We are 3 wide going in a 1. Buckle up, boys. We're going to send her in deep and hopefully be the last one to back out of it, man. We'll see what kind of runoff this is going to be. Everyone's going to start washing up the hill, so I'm trying to give everyone plenty of room here. I can't come off too tight. Back down to 2 wide. Out of control in front of me, man. Is he going to save it? Still side by side for position number 6. Gonna send her in very deep. I believe we're gonna get that position. Now they're side by side for the lead up there. We did clear him. Trying to snag another position. We got a car into the wall way up front, boys. Here we go. I'm gonna give him enough room here. We're gonna go 3 wide. 22 is gonna dive it down to the middle, and we're gonna grab a position on that number 9 as well. Put it back inside the top 5 as we're gonna clear him. The 12 just got the wall up there. We're going for 3rd now, boys. 3 wide for the 3rd position. Oh my goodness. Whoa, wreck it behind me. Almost got bumper hooked. We're going to hang on to it, man. He broke sideways. Still going for 3rd right here, boys. Can we get around that number 12? Does he have any damage on his race car? Fighting hard down here on this bottom groove as we're getting close to 10 laps remaining. Not going to get the momentum off. I'm going to tuck in, go high right here. I feel like it's time to start sneaking up to the top right now, man. I mean, you got to go wherever you got to go. We got the 9 car looking low. We're going to try to save up the tires for a little bit, see if we can make a run on the leader. This 12 is stuffed over the edge very early on. Easy to do up here on the top groove, man. The 9 is going to clear me right there. Just does he want the top or the bottom? Going in to turn number 3 and 4. I'm going wherever they are not, but there's a lot of positions behind me trying to get them from me every time I do this. Whoa, getting a little bit sideways there in front of me. They're going to go side by side off turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. You know, that 9's going to send it in. He's going to go for a slider, and there's a guy behind me trying to do the same thing to me. So we're all fighting as we're trying to snag a top 5 here, if not any better. 13 couldn't get the job done. The 9 car did get the job done. 16 car is charging hard behind me, and the leader just snagged the wall up front. This could be huge. The fight is on, boys. The leader got the wall off turn number 4. Are they side by side going in a 1? Buckle up. My goodness, they're getting racy up there. This is just what we need. 3 wide for the lead. We're back here racing each other, but this is going to reel us in. The leader just went sideways, man. Is he going to save it? Look out, coming off turn number 4. He's going to hang on to it. He's going to hang on to it. Hopefully that fight only continues as I'm trying to stay in front of this number 16, man, because I know this is going to reel us into the picture if they get racy. So I'm hoping they get racy, man, because you see the amount of time we are currently gaining just off them getting side by side up there. I got to keep this momentum going. They're fighting hard on my bottom groove, but we're going to clear them once again. Side by side again for the lead up there, man. They're going to throw it in pretty deep. I got to focus on my own groove just in case they do go 3 wide again. I believe it's going to happen very soon, but we are railing them in right now because of this. That 9 has drove his way all the way up to the lead. Incredible move, man. I mean, he started back here with me, and he has drove all the way up there. That is crazy. 5 laps to go with the line. We got 4 cars in front of me. Who knows? Maybe they'll all wreck each other on the final lap. Don't throw out any possibilities. The 4th position, bobbled right there. I've been pretty smooth my last couple laps, man. Haven't bobbled in quite some time. Hopefully we can keep it that way. 5 to go with the line. Oh, he's going to get the wall up there. 4th place got the wall right there. He's going to do it again, even harder that time. It's going to be 3 laps to go at the line. I got a huge pack of cars behind me. trying to hunt me down, man. I'm trying to save every position I can as we're taking 3 laps remaining. I don't want to go down easy here because I feel like there's a good chance we might get a yellow flag before you know it and potentially go overtime. And then from there on out, do you want new tires? Do you want to stay on old tires? They're trying to take me on the bottom groove. We're going to have a beautiful drive off, man. I don't know if it's going to be enough to clear me. We might be 3 wide right here. They're hanging on to my door pretty tight. That 4 car is going to sit it in deep. That 4 car is charging hard up to the front right now, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say very much about that. That 4 car is going to clear me. He saved his tires up, and that's obviously showing. But is he going to snag the wall right here to the bottom groove? Almost 3 wide. All right, so now we got to throw it in pretty deep, man. Whew, getting wild back here, man. Getting wild back here. Trying to make this bottom groove work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the drive off. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get that drive off. It's not going to be easy. He's going to hang on to it. I probably should just tuck in behind him right here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're on the top. We're down to position number 6. Far from over. This time by will be the white flag when we get to the line. Got the 15 car charging hard behind me. Will there be any final lap crashes, or are we going to even make it to the white flag? The white flag will be waving this time by at the line. I gotta focus on this outside, man. I can't afford to go back down to the bottom. I feel like we can probably snag position number 6 here. If not, man, we might lose a couple here on the final lap. The white flag is out. The 15 is going to clear me. Put me down to position number 7. 1 lap remaining. Hopefully, we do not drop any more positions. It's been a very solid day, man. We haven't even put a scratch on this car since we dropped the green flag. We kept it off the wall all day. Now, there is going to be a battle here in front of me. Potentially a final lap crash. So we got to be on our toes as that number 15 car is really digging down there on the bottom. That's going to put them side by side. Up front, I don't know what's going on up there, man. It's getting wild up front. I see them side by side. You never know what's going to happen. I went down to the bottom, trying to defend all these guys behind me. It's going to be a great run off. That 15 is going to get the job done. Here we go at the line. Position number 7 is what we are going to snag. How about that, boys? That was wild. That was a fun race, man. I really enjoyed that one. What the world happened to my back bumper, man? I didn't make any contact with nobody. I was driving with that. Bro, how did we even have them positions? Where did that come from? I was unaware. I was just bragging on how we haven't put a scratch on the car. Yet I don't even have a back bumper on this thing. Where did that come from? I was completely unaware. When the 22 got sideways right here, he got me in the corner panel. We was running in 3rd. We was fighting with that? My goodness, this would have been a top 3 run. We was running 3rd when that happened, and then we started falling back. So it wasn't necessarily I used my tires up. The back bumper was crumbled here. I can't believe that, man. I'd like to thank my Patreon members for supporting the channel. It means the absolute world to me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you're new.